Okay, I'm going to show you exactly why I love this car. Other than the fact that I'm a sucker for full-size cars. It starts so nice. As you can see, it's really dirty from sitting in my yard outside for months. I just finished putting the driver's side front brake back together this morning. I changed one chunk of fuel line and it just starts so nice. And this door, it opens and closes so well. I love it. Just a short one for you today, guys. I just had to show you this. I love that. Just shut it off. Boom. Love it.
Well, here we go. Let's get those wheels out on the road. It may get dusty, but that's the way she goes. We'll build some greasy old cars and drink our AGD. Hey, don't you know it's Barkley Built? I don't know why the camera's on, but we're filming for some reason.
First work trip, daily driving the Galaxie, and I gotta say, it's very comfortable. The heater works good. We got the antenna all the way up in full reception mode instead of sport mode, and radio works great. So just living the lap of luxury here. And it might actually be quieter in here than Steven's Cobalt. I know it's quieter than his pickup, but touch. Anyway, just a quick update. Alright guys, so we already knew that the frame rail was pretty bad on the Galaxie at the front because it's a mid-60s Galaxie. They were famous for that. And when I was doing the front brake work, I had to be careful where I lifted and held the car up. But we didn't know it was this bad. Let me show you. So here's the driver's side. As you can see, there's no bottom to the frame rail from up here to back here. There's nothing left of it. The sides on this one aren't too horrendous, but we really need to box in from about back here all the way to the front and then plate it. And then we're gonna have to do the same on the passenger side because if anything, it's a little bit worse. This whole side of the rail's gone. The bottom of the rail here. Like you can see, this should be frame rail right where my hand is. So, not the best news, but I was kind of expecting it. It's a little worse than I was hoping, but hey, I bought this car for less than the parts cars go for, like half the price of what people are selling parts cars for. So I'm not too offended by it. So, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look at maybe seeing if the headers I got for 50 bucks will even fit. I have a feeling they're for an older Galaxie. So we're gonna see if we can get them up in here. You can see it's got this tiny little baby exhaust. There's actually a hole in the backside of this pipe right here. And some farmer has hacked the end of the pipe off with no muffler. That's why this thing sounds like a grain truck all the time. But the good news is the floors are pretty good. Like the whole way, the undercoating held out. Rear suspension's nice. It's got airbags actually. We know that now. I got to do wheel cylinders on the back because they're leaking a little bit. Shocks are pretty good. It is a 9-inch. Fuel tank has a little bit of moisture on it, but it's nothing I'm going to even worry about. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do some measuring and see if these headers will fit and see if we can't make that work. Alright, so we're making a plan to fix that frame, but in the meantime we put a muffler on. No tailpipe because I'm cheap, but we're hoping it doesn't sound quite so much like a grain truck now. It's cracked at the front here, but it's actually not leaking too bad, so we're going to leave it. I gotta waiting on some info back from my buddy that owns the body shop to see if he can pull the body off the frame this winter and fix the frame. So anyway, we'll see how that goes, and I'll I'll let you know what that's going to cost me. But in the meantime, we're going to ignore this improper repair to this brake line and the fact that the brake lines ran in between the internal frame and this part of the body and probably rubbing and going to rub through. But you don't need back brakes. So other than a few oil leaks and some other little things, we're not sure. It looks like the driver's side header might fit, but the passengers might not. So if we end up pulling the body, I think that's a good time to screw with the headers then. So as you can see, it does have front brakes on both sides, but the front brakes do not fit proper. Hey Steven, I need a pair of pliers. This dust shield's bent and rubbing. That's the noise. So I'll fix that. And I know some of you guys have been asking about the Galaxie, so that's the deal with the Galaxie right now. I've drove it for a couple days, but I think it's going to get parked until I do something with that frame. Because I'm a big pansy. And then when we fix the frame and do the headers, then we'll do the exhaust on it. And hopefully we can save up and I can put some fuel injection and that 4-barrel intake on it too. Maybe a camshaft. I just really don't want to ruin how nice it runs and drives right now. So I'm going to be really careful with what I do to it. So anyway, guys, it was just a quick video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you come back next time. Follow us on Instagram at Barkley Built. Follow Steve on Instagram at because Hillbilly Garage was taken. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week.